Jessamyn Duke is protesting her loss. And I was wondering if you could offer a little comment on that.
Yeah, I mean, that is correct. To my knowledge, that is absolutely what is happening. She is disputing the fact there was an illegal knee that was thrown. I'm aware of it. We all are. We saw it. With that being said, I spoke to John McCarthy, which was the ref on that fight. And I asked John, because, the thing is that people don't realize is that we as spectators, the angles and everything that we see, even, if the camera gives you 3 different shots, sometimes we don't see what he sees. And, he's the professional. He's the reason, we put him in there is because he's good at what he does. But John told me, and, I'll just quote him from what he said. He said that he didn't see the knee, that second knee coming. He was focused on her, Jessamyn's face, to see if the first knee that delivered, because she dropped to her knees, if it had, rendered her unable to continue. So, and he said that when that first knee came and she dropped to her knees and he was focused on watching, her face and her expression, that he had, at that moment in time, decided in his mind, clear-cut decision that he was stopping the fight. And as he moved in, the second knee was delivered. He said he saw the knee when it was, when Miriam hit her with the knee. But at that point in time, he said he had already decided the fight was over, and, his decision was what he initially did. He stopped the fight. And he didn't deduct anything or, DQ it because it was rendered after he had already made the decision. So, but with all that being said, I mean, I came under fire for a lot about giving out the KO bonus for that night to going ahead and giving it to Miriam. But, it's plain and simple in my book. We give out the fight night bonuses. The only one that's left up to us, in terms of would be fight of the night. But when an official result is handed down by the commission, and that happened to be the only KO on the card that was rendered as an official decision, we cannot show bias. And unless it's turned over by the commission, we have to honor that. So we awarded, of course, Miriam, the knockout of the night due to the fact that was the official decision.
And I'll say from where I was sitting in press row, there was no way I could tell which knee John had stopped the fight on. I couldn't draw a conclusion based on that. And I think most of the people who were watching the web stream, if they had an angle, opposite angle, same angle I did, whatever angle they had, they would have not known that the first knee wasn't the one that knocked her out either. So the second knee, really inconsequential at that point. But I can understand why, that knee, if she was grounded at the time, which again, I couldn't even tell from my angle, if that knee came after the fight was stopped, maybe there is something to complain about, but I don't know that would overturn the decision so much as it might be like a suspension or something like that for an illegal knee after the fight.
Yeah, and for me, I stay out of it because, we have nothing to do with that. I mean, that's
right.
Completely commission regulated and all that kind of stuff. So, I think someone had sent me this tweet and said it was classless that I gave out the bonus to Miriam. I'm like, no, classless is not, acknowledging and respecting the decision that was handed down,